So you did it. You went ahead and got yourself sober. Maybe it's been a couple of days, maybe it's been a couple of weeks, maybe it's been a couple of months. And you're still at that point where you're like, what the fuck do I do with my time? I'm not used to having all this spare time without getting a buzz. If you're anything like me, there were most days I didn't even want to eat until I had a sufficient buzz going. I actually had some weird notion in my head that I couldn't eat until I had, 5, 6, 7 beers in me. I could take 3 hours to cook a scrambled egg, because I was just so distracted with, standing in my kitchen drinking. I might have stuff going on in the background as far as, a movie playing or stand-up comedy specials. That's my thing. I love stand-up comedy specials. But I'd have all kinds of distractions going on in the background, but I wasn't focused on cooking. I was focused on drinking. And then once I was sufficiently good and buzzed, then it was like, okay, now I can actually start to cook my meal and eat it. I don't know if that's you. If it is, let me know in the comments below. Are you a gotta get drunk before I eat drinker? Are you a love to drink while I cook drinker? Because that was me as well. I love to cook, but that was the thing, is I could not cook without drinking. Like, they went hand in hand. It's kind of like drinking and smoking. You couldn't do one without the other. That was me. I could not cook without drinking. So is that you? Let me know. What other kinds of things? Have you found yourself a hobby? Something you like to do in your spare time? This is a good example. I'm driving right now. I'm out running some errands, but that's a good thing to do. If you find yourself getting bored, grab your keys, hop in the car, and just go for a spin. Go look for cool places to eat. Go look for cool places to see and do things. Again, if you got kids, go look for some cool parks to take your kids to. Go look for a movie theater. I actually found one. It's about 20 minutes from my house, but it's a little bit old school. Some of the seats are kind of torn up, but I can take my kids any day, any time during the week, and we can see a movie for like $4 a piece, as opposed to, whatever it costs where you're at. It's about between $10 and $15 to go see a movie here in Washington, at regular theaters. But like I said, that theater that I found, it's like $4 a person, new release movies any day, anytime. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, fill your time with something productive, Take yourself to the video game store, take yourself to a freaking craft store, a hobby store, a hardware store. I mentioned in a previous video that I am just not too damn handy, but I do like to, get creative once in a while. So, that's one thing you could do. Go out and find yourself a new hobby if you don't already have one. And if you do have one, get more involved in it. Take your creativity to the next level. See what you're capable of while you're sober. Because that's the big thing is, you may have done some really cool stuff when you were drinking. I know I sure did, but I'll tell you what, those creativity juices can still flow while you're sober. I promise you that. Sorry, I'm parking. So yeah, let's see. You can, if you're going stir crazy, like I said, you're going to crave sugar. That's your body wanting that temporary enjoyment that alcohol brings. It releases that dopamine and all that when you drink that alcohol. Sugar does the same thing, man. I don't know if you're a health nut or not. Obviously, you can't be too big of a health nut if you're drinking every day. That was me too. It was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, I'm going to eat healthy. I mean, I smoked, but it's like, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to exercise once in a while because, I don't want to be getting heart disease and lung cancer and all this stuff. But I'm going to drink 12 beers a day. It doesn't make sense. So now that you've quit drinking, you can focus more on that health. Go get a gym membership. If you live in an apartment that has a gym, start using it. I started using ours, not very often, definitely not as often as I should. But it's there. It's small, but it's, it's got what I need. Yoga, actually. I started doing yoga. Man, that shit is hard. Yoga is stupid hard. If you haven't tried it, try it. That is deceptively hard, yoga. Man, I'll tell you what. But yeah, try that. Something that you can do, 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, however long it takes, just to get you past, talk you off that ledge if you're thinking about going to the store. That's another thing when you go to the store. If you're anything like me, you go to the store. Every time you go to the store, you buy beer or alcohol or whatever, wine, that's going to be a tough one to get past. Walking by that alcohol aisle, it's going to be a real tough one to get past, especially, most, I don't want to say most stores, but some stores put the water and the soda and the juice all in the same aisle, so that sucks. You got to walk down that damn aisle to get the non-alcoholic stuff that you now want to drink, and then you got to walk right by your favorite, your brand. That one was a big one for me. Trying not to go down that damn aisle. Trying not to even look at it sometimes. But, you can try making yourself a list. This is what I need from the store. This is all I need. Nothing else is necessary. That way you kind of stay focused. You distract yourself. You don't, you're going to think about it, especially in early sobriety. Like I said, I'm just shy of 6 months, and I still think about it once in a while. I walk by that alcohol aisle, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's the beer, But just keep yourself away from it, because if you don't have it, you can't drink it, right? That's the big thing. Don't buy it, can't drink it. And then, once you get past it, you buy everything you need from the store. You don't have any alcohol in the cart. You check out, you get in your car, you drive home. You feel better. You feel accomplished. It's the small wins. It's the small victories. Those are the things that matter. The little victories are what's going to get you through, because you're gonna have one little victory, and then you're gonna have another little victory, and the next thing you know, all these little victories. End of a day. That's a big victory. You didn't drink. You made it a whole nother day. You didn't drink because of all them little small victories. And that's what it takes. Just keeping that mindset that I am not going to drink. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm going to feel like shit tomorrow if I do it. Relapse, We'll talk about that a little more in depth in another video, but relapses are going to happen. Don't kick yourself in the ass if it does. It's happened to the best of us. It happened to me plenty of times. If you relapse, just get through it. Start over. I know that's kind of an ugly term, start over. Back to square one. That sucks, but that's what you got to do, and you can do it. It's challenging, but you can do it. What else? There's really not much else I can say in this one. Just another short one. Kind of wanted to just touch base and give you a few more pointers as far as heading out to that store and not buying that alcohol. Hopping in the car, driving around. It's illegal to drink and drive, so if that's something that scares you, is drinking and driving, that's all you got to do. Hop in the car, because you can't drink while you drive, right? So do that. Hobbies, pastimes. Find one, get one, keep a hold of it, keep yourself busy, keep them hands busy, keep that mind busy, keep yourself focused, stay the course. Again, you've made it, you're sober, stay sober. You can do it. Trust you. Take care.